Don't forget to jackhammer that like button, subscribe and ring that bell. Alright. Live. Hello? Sign chat. Oh, no, man. I'm live. Managing moderators. Hello. Ah, so I am live. Sorry about this, guys. Don't often go live on YouTube. Hey, you can all see what I'm seeing. Just look at the quality. Tablet out. This is as good a place as any to build. So, for the demonstration purpose, I will be creating everything in stone to begin with. Well, I'll keep it in stone as well. It's not about upgrade. It's literally just to test things. If you stick around, there'll be full questions answered. Things that you might want to know, things that you don't know already. Let me sign into chat to fix that. Otherwise, I can see what you're talking about. Let's have a look. Sign into chat, open web browser. Right, well, why does this do a pop out? Did it do a right. Oh, my overlay doesn't work. I'll just have to keep an eye on my tablet then. Guess it's slightly harder. live chat, blah blah. More messages that you send, but here. Test. Ah, it is showing on the overlay. That's very, very good. Ooh, that's a tank base. Nobody could afford to build it, dude. Why are you testing bases like that? It makes no sense. Look at me, I'm on a test server. Let's have a look at the biggest base I can build. Why? Just because? It's fine, okay. Wow, this is nice. Look at that view. Oh, we've got to build here, haven't we? We've got to. Alright. Right, let's do this then. So, the footprint looks a little like this. This is the trap entrance. Followed by that, and a back wall. That's going to be your jump up. You want door, door, door. And finally, a door. Now for the early game, when you're still building things up, it's highly recommended that you throw down doors. Gotta go with that skin, it's beautiful. Yeah, just until you get a shot down. Literally just throw down doors. Then you want to roof all this in, but leaving this part open. Like so. I know what I said then, and then ignored myself. Now, you should be throwing a garage door down there straight away, but I know most of you won't have VPs to begin with. So focus on your top roof part. And then that way you can go down a double. Like that. So now you're secure. You are secure. First thing you're going to do, the wall there. That wall should be flipped technically, but the entrance is there. Makes no sense to flip. That one there. In here, you're going to have TC. Noisy neighbours. Bloody noisy neighbours. Everywhere you go. Window frame. And then this section here is going to be for a large back, which you will need for trap. I'm going to put some shelving. Door frame. Which I think you might have to place that first. I'm not sure. Don't necessarily need them ramps. It's just my personal preference. I do like ramps to hold your boxes on. 1, 2. Mirror it on the other side. Oh, can. Oh, come on, Deadshot, you've done this a million times. There we go. Perfect. Now you want to leave these empty for now. That's going to be where your trap is. So, you've been playing the game for a while, filled your boxes up a little bit, you've unlocked a few BPs, now it's time to move on. So, next thing you're going to want to spawn, or should I say, is a large battery. 3 clicks. Place it into a corner. Seal it in with a window frame. Perfect. Right, for the trap side of things, what you're going to need is a repair bench. Well, 2 repair benches. For these, you literally just place them as far into the corner as you possibly can. Line it up against that back wall, walk to the left. Line it up against that back wall. And walk to the right. It's as simple as that. For the actual trapping part of it, which I find crazy that this actually goes through a wall, but hey, oh, it does. It works. 4 Tesla coils, because you want them instant dead. You don't want them a little bit wounded and being able to get away with the loot that was purchased for absolute dirt cheap. You want them instant dead, shredded. Place one as far back as you can. Place one a lot closer. It's the only way you can get them to place. I like to put a branch here and set it to 25. Wire that in now. One to there, the other one to there. Mirror that on the other side. One and 2. Put a branch. 25. Perfect. Right. I like to put all my electricals on this door. Don't know why, it's just personal preference again. Set another one there. Set that one to 50. Right. For the trap side of it, you're going to need a timer, switch, because you don't want it on constantly. You want, when you put things in the vending machine, you want it turned off, otherwise you're just going to keep triggering it. You could do a smart alarm. I haven't been going down that route with this trap, but it is something you could put in there. You know your way around electricals. Get root combiners as well, and we're going to need a medium battery. First of all, I'm going to slap my medium battery down. The switch can come down here, followed by the timer. Timer, honestly, you only need 3 with this trap. It's so powerful, so powerful. All you're doing is taking the full power of the large battery straight out and straight to there. That's it. The 50 comes one way, and the other 50 comes the other way. make sure you don't have any wires sticking out from the visible side. You don't want any wires visible here. As soon as somebody smells trap, they ain't going through it. Take that door off when you get to a good point. So you might want to have this closed off, that closed off, put doors down. Make sure that if somebody does, if somebody's door camping you, make sure that you can't see what's going off in there. This door would probably be sealed as well. Get that sealed up. So if they do get in here, no big loss. Eventually they'll get bored and they'll run away. So you've taken your door off. Vending machine time. Get your vending machine, any skin you want. Slap it down, facing out. Get yourself a storage monitor. To that. You literally stick that on top. And that cannot be seen from the other side. Which is exactly what you want. You don't want people to know what's going off in this place. Lots of crazy stuff. Behind this, you want a large box. You could probably use a horizontal barrel as well. Bear that in mind if that's the route you want to go down. Put it right behind the vending machine. Top of that, you want your hopper. And you want to be taking power from your small medium battery, sorry. Small battery? Now from your medium battery. Get a few branches ready. Now all I'm going to do is feed the output of this medium battery to all these branches. All you're doing is daisy chaining. Now you want, I think it's 1 power, but in all honesty, to play it safe, I'll go with 2. So make sure I set 2, which it will be from being spawned in. Then put it to the power in, and then you want the power out. To go to the timer. And just like that, if somebody purchases something from that shop, the full power of the large battery will be dumped through these 4 Tesla coils. That's basically the trap. In a nutshell, that is the trap. I'm just going to set myself a respawn point, auto respawn here, and turn player protection mode off. Because that doesn't matter if I die. Right. If I go put something. Got it turned off on that? Yeah, turned. If I go put something in there, it won't trigger. Oh. Now it's off. If I go and take something out of there now, yeah, it's off. But literally, if somebody purchases something from here, it takes it out of there, it will trigger that trap. 4 seconds. Now what you need is your means of dragging a body through there, and all you're doing is putting 8 power directly to your hopper. That's it. The trap is fully set up. Now, what I've been doing to go 1 step further, say that you're selling and straight 1 rocket for, what do you want? I'm thinking sulfur. Let's say 1 rocket, and this is going to sound like a steal, for sulfur. 500. And that's a crazy price. Most people, they would love it. They're like, I get a rocket for 500 sulfur, and they Is that person crazy? Right, I'm off to that shop. What they don't understand is I'm getting 500 sulfur free. And I get the rocket back. Because once the rocket ends up in this box, that's all I need. One rocket on me. Because what's going to happen is it's going to go from this box back to that vending machine via this conveyor. Now I'm not going to be able to show you that working properly on this server, because for some reason on death you still keep items on this server. Which doesn't help me during test purposes. But just trust me, once somebody purchases the rocket, they'll have it on their body. The sulfur will be inside here. The rocket will, well, they'll die after purchase. The body will come through here, get chewed up by the hopper. The rocket will end up in the box. The box will then, well, the conveyor will then pump the rocket back into the shop, ready for repurchase. It is fully automated. Now you're thinking, but dude, you've got 150 power worth of batteries here. How the hell are you going to keep them all charged without big wind turbines and everything else? Well, the answer to that is very simple. This isn't going to be pumping out electricity permanently. The hopper is, that conveyor is, that storage monitor is. There's nothing else going to be taking constant power. So let's count this up. 1, 2, 8. I'm seeing 10 there. 10 power. These no longer take power. So what's taking power? Nothing. Well, I'm only seeing 10 power there. As for these, they only use power when they're triggered. And they're only triggered for 4 seconds. So all you need to do, really, is have one solar panel. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? All that with one solar panel. Yeah. Now for the roof part, this is the route I would go down. It's totally up to you, but I would absolutely fully deck this out and leave a floor there, the door frame there. You must that triangle. If you don't, it'll be drone accessed, and people will be able to get things for absolute dirt cheap, 0 risk. You do not want drones purchasing from your shop. But yeah, this is just one example of how I would set up this base. Everyone's got their own building needs, everyone's got their own preference. This is how I would do it. Got extra loot rooms upstairs. I would have a computer monitor, which is somewhere. The electrical. Can you see it? There it is. Oh, better craft one of them first, don't I? That. Right, let's try again. Right, get a computer station. Put that down right in the corner. There we go. Get a camera. Take camera. Oh, I'm gonna have to F1 spawn this. because you can't build it. Get yourself a camera, put it, let's say right there. Set the idea of scam, whatever. You name it something more elaborate than that, so otherwise people will be able to access your camera, and you don't want that. Right, I'm gonna have to put power through that first. Not a problem. Put that down. Yeah, just try to keep your wiring as neat as possible, so you can at least trace it at a later date if need be. We'll go with that empty branch there, and for the camera, it's free power. Just in case you didn't know, now you know. And I dare say if you're watching my video, it's because you already know a lot about this game. Now you're going to need a hammer to angle the camera. So for this, probably better off coming down here and giving a good jump. Come on. Oh, it's not playing ball. Right. Try it this way. Well, I never. Anybody else had issues like this before? It's because I'm live streaming. Trying to make me look bad. There we go. Right, so now you should be able to see everything going on. You might have to have a few attempts at this. See how that camera's, yeah, it's too visible for my liking. I don't want people to know what's going on. So, just for the purposes of this, I will no click fly. He's hacking. He's fly hacking. Try again. Probably there. Cam. And once more. Oh, have we done it? It's a possibility. I might have to change the angle of that. That's not a problem. Not a problem. Nope. That might just work. Right, let's try it out. No clip. Right, I don't know if you heard that then, but I did, and the power is out. So let's get to that one solar panel like we're talking about. Now, it's always recommended that you have more, but just for the purposes of this, I'll show you how to go about just using one. I know tech trashers are to come by, you can't always get your hands on solar panels, so here's a solution behind that. If you combine a solar panel with a branch, you can direct just how much power you want to split to two different batteries. Case in point, if I put this there, I bring that into it, I can tell this that out of the 20 power that you're going to receive in daylight, 3 of it comes and charges this battery. This battery is going to trickle charge. It's literally going to trickle charge. Bit by bit, bit by bit, bit by bit. This space ain't going nowhere. It's going to sit here for days. Meanwhile, this battery is trickle charging, and it will eventually get to the 24,000 max capacity. when that happens, how many times are you going to be able to trigger those Tesla coils on a full charge? I imagine quite a bit. Right, if you look at it now, I'm only trickle charging in. I'm at 196 capacity. Right, watch what happens. I'm gonna run some of this to that medium battery. That needs it at the moment. I believe that's the one that just died on me. Yeah, so that's going to receive 17, which is more than enough to get all this electrical stuff back and running. As we said, this only uses 10, but it's 10 constant power. The other one uses 100, but it dumps it when it needs to, and not before. So that's 198. See, it's going up. 197, 198, it's going up. Very slowly, but it's going up. 199. Let's trigger this for the 4 seconds that we said. I want to set the time, I just want to trigger it. Or is it because I'm in no clip? No? Let's try to turn it on first. Activate, run. 195, 193. It used 10 power. At the most, that used 10 power. Not 100, 10. So as long as you're gaining 10 power between each time somebody triggers it, it's not going to run out. You don't need to put 100 power into 100 power back. Food for thought, guys. Food for thought. Meanwhile, this is going up nice and slowly. But come night time, this will be full. And like I said, I do recommend to anybody and everybody that you do run extra solar panels, just to get started, just to help you with the trapping side, to get going early on. It's doable, isn't it? We'll get to that. And yeah, put this one. I know. Yeah, to there. Confused. Yeah, that goes to root combiner, that goes to electrical branch, so I've got 2 more outputs to play with. So with that in mind, let's take this, guys. Right. 2 solar panels, slap them down now. I suppose the less solar panels you've got, the less people will think that this is a trap. Or at least one that's going to instantly kill them. A lot of people go into a trap knowing that's a trap, but thinking, I can get out of this. Do not provide them that chance. Ready to go into a trap, and you need to be knowing that they are not coming out of it. So this will still trickle charge. That's all you need it to do. Trickle charge. Whereas this one, pretty fast now. That's not going to run out of charge anytime soon. That's probably getting its full 50. Right then. Now that that's charging and we've got power to the rest of it. The camera. Oh yeah, so we didn't account for the camera before. That's why power's dropped down sooner. So the power is running free. Plus the 10 that's already downstairs. So now we're at 13. That's medium battery. Let's check the cam. Just like that. You see everything going on outside. Is that not perfect? Is that not perfect? Now, the way I decorate this is have extra protection in case somebody goes and blows through that door. This section here, I would have a locker. Can fit a locker in a small a triangle. It is finicky, but it can be done. Doesn't stop your movements whatsoever. Perfect. Slap a couple of doors on. How did I used to do that before? Ah, I'll wave that door way around, to be fair. Yeah. Oh well, if that's how you gotta set it up, that's how you gotta set it up. Still 2 more doors I've gotta get through. On these sections, these are gonna be more loot rooms. So you could set it up like I did before, or you could go for the boxes and the, or you could go for the barrels that everyone seems to be going for these days. Whatever you crazy people want. Again, loot rooms, all personal preference. You might want barbecues in here, however you want to set it up. Although I think barbecues are becoming a thing of the past now, aren't they? The new cooking stations. That's like a barbecue with called. God, food, isn't it? Like a barbecue and a mixing table combined, isn't it? That's the word I was looking for. In fact, it's better than a mixing table because it also does food stuff, not just teas. Don't think you'll be able to do bullets on it, but don't quote me on that. Face punch do some weird stuff. One there. One there. More boxes. Yeah, if you get sick sight of these skins, I completely get it. But these are my favourite skins. They have been since I got them. No other box skins ever compared. Not for me. I've got the neon ones, tells you what each box does. It comes in handy when you're in a large group, so you know what's what. But like for your box organisation, but if I'm not at a point where I'm box organising, just don't get that spray. Like, I could show you crazy things with automatic box sorting stuff. So you end up with a drop box that, how do I describe it? It takes items out of a box that's not supposed to be in the box, puts it into a holding box for releasing it into the box it's supposed to. So when you've got a team of people, which we all know them people in our teams don't, who puts things in the wrong box, and you spend ages organising your boxes, and you come back to it the next day and you're like, why is this in there? Why is that there? And you end up going absolutely schizo. We all know those teammates, don't we? Well, there's a system for that involved in the store. Anti-grief teammates. You spend your entire next day recycling boxes. And then I dare say once you've got to this point, you're at a stage where you've got garage doors now. Slap a couple of garage doors on them bad boys. Just like so. You probably have a tier 2 at this point as well. Potentially you Chads would have a tier 3. Cooking table maybe. Or beds up here. However you want to lay this section out, entirely up to you. No way. We don't want. Oh hell. You put a box under there. Not a large one. Not a large one. So, what about research table? In fact, I'll pick that up. Let's pick that up now. Slap a research table here. Bad box. Make sure that this edge is sticking out. Electricals. Storage adapter. Like so. Now we'll just take this door off. Put this down at the other side. So it's out of the way. Show you how to do 3 electric furnaces in a triangle. You're getting all my tips and tricks on this one. Right, you ready? Those 3 furnaces, storage adapters. Oh, yeah, that's right. With storage adapters, fully piping, fully working. Get ready for this. That there. Let's commence. First one. Put that as far into the corner as you can. But straight parallel against the wall. Right hand side. The storage adapter on the side of it. Now, the easiest way of doing this is to have a combiner and a splitter. It is easier to do it this way. It's still possible to do it the other way, where you daisy chain them. For ease, this is the way to do it. It is far easier, way easier. Right, put that on there. Bring it across. Do the same on this one. Bring it across. While that's in place, take that one up. Plug it in. Right, next furnace. This one, you want to run parallel to the edge of the lip. Put your storage adapter on. You want to do the same again. Power in. Pipe tool. To there. It's not the neatest of piping. This is purely demonstration. You're gonna need a box to stand on while you get this last one. You literally put that up, front facing, like that. Get your last remaining power. So you power in. Socket on the side of it. Industrial in. Wants to come there, industrial out to there. That's it. That is it. Simple, really, isn't it? It's all within a triangle. Nothing protruding, nothing sticking out. I can prove that. The door. You want your input, and I always turn them. Always. Don't know if it's OCD or what. Don't need to. I just do. Go with 2 branches. Oh, to be fair, you only need 1. Whatever. Got 9 power. Straight out to there. Power went into this one, and then you can daisy chain that across to the both of these. Feed down to your box now. You don't need to set anything on it. Don't, honestly, just leave it set as is. All you got to do now is provide power to it. So you got 1, 2, and then 9 for your furnaces. So you bring that down to your power supply. At this point, you would definitely need more than 1 solar panel. Because you just added another 11. Another 11 power usage. So bring that to there, and then set that one to 11. Now, I would recommend a switch for your furnaces. So put that there. But you don't always want to be using all that power. Switch it on. Now your furnaces are on. Switch it off. That is absolutely perfect. Right, do you want to see in action the reason why you're all here? Let's do this then. So we are selling rockets. Turn that off. Let's give ourselves a rocket. Ignition. Oh. 1 rocket. This is off, yep. Put that into the trap. Shop, sorry. Yeah. Resources. Give myself 1,000. Oh. Let's go purchase a rocket. Fossil. Let's show me respawn point set up. Auto respawn. Yep. Remove that. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing suspicious. That's a little bit suspicious maybe, but you could technically build that up, you know, and try to make it look less suspicious, I suppose. As you can see, you can't see that camera at all. No idea it's there until you open the door. With the locker being upstairs and you can be sat at the computer station, if somebody gets trapped, killed, the body sucked up, taking all their stuff off them, they've lost all sorts. They will become toxic. So there's a good chance they'll come back, try to jackhammer this, or when you're sat at that computer station, you can see all of this down here. So the locker's there, so you can swap to a kit if need be. Swing that door open, destroy them, and their body gets sucked back up again. You just gained yourself a free jack. So that is a defendable position. Just bear that in mind. Right, let's do this. I didn't turn it back on, did I? See, if I hadn't gone live, you wouldn't have seen that. I would have edited that out. You are privileged. Right, try that again, people. TC is still accessible. See, slap a window there, window there. That is going to be one hell of a strong position. They're not going to know where your TC is, not on first glance, and you could always honeycomb outwards. You've got 3 doors instantly to get to 2 windows, so that sounds pretty expensive to me. For a start, eventually you could upgrade. I would upgrade that one to armored first chance you get. Keep that one as sheet metal. You don't want it to look too overpowered. Right, let's try this again. That's juicy. Now, if you're wondering why it's doing a second trigger, that's the rocket moving from the box to the vending machine. In fact, no, it's not. It's all that stuff moving to the vending machine. Now, what I would suggest is, whatever items you've got for sale, so this, I'd say rocket, whatever items you've got for sale, I would only have that transfer. You don't want all the body parts and everything to transfer to the vending machine as well. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way. See, I'm figuring things out with you guys live on stream. I'm figuring out if there's a filter fail and a filter pass way of turning off whether or not this is going to set the trap off again. Do you know what I mean by that? Right, so when you have filter pass, it puts out one output through there. When you have filter fail, it puts out one output there. So if you have filter fail, can you turn the switch off? And when you have no, turn on. When you have filter pass, because it's got the items that you want, switch it off. See if that works. I think we should. So that way, when it sees a rocket, switch that switch off so that it doesn't trigger the trap. And when there's no more rocket, switch the trap back on. That could be worth a try. The rocket back. never know, people, you never know. Oh, another thing. If you put in things like rockets in a vending machine, just stick to the one. Honestly, stick to the one. If you put 30 rockets in a vending machine, somebody will come along and they will jackhammer this out just for those rockets. Because although you've 30 rockets in there, they jackhammer it out, they get half the loot. So for just 3 jackhammers, I think it is, they're gaining 15 rockets. Be careful what you put in these vending machines. But it triggered once and didn't do a second pass, and it still turned on. So that worked, guys. Did you see that? I believe that worked. There wasn't a second pass of electricity. So the filter failed, turned on the switch, and the filter pass turned off the switch. Because the filter pass says, hey, I've got a rocket, I'm going to move it. That says, whoa, let me turn this off then, so it doesn't zap the electric. Then it says, I've got no more rockets left. Right, well, let me turn this back on then, because there's nothing else going back in there. Turn it off first. Put that back in. Try it one more time. Also, that box should now be filling up with body parts. Which it is. Which it is. Right, one more test. What we're looking out for is... Oh, we didn't turn it back on. Oh, God, I've done it twice on live stream. I don't learn. Put the rocket in first. Switch it on. Correct. Another thing as well, when you log back in, because I'm assuming you keep this trap running while you're offline, as well as online. When you log back in, do not forget to repair your Tesla files. They will take damage just through being used. Purchase. Right, so it triggered once. And that turned back on again. So at some point that must have turned itself off. And then turned itself back on again. Oh, it knows. It seems to be doing it. It seems to be working. I could do it being faster at watching this switch actually. See if it's turned off. Turn it off. Turn it back on. I mean, it must, unless it's this that's turned off. But if that's the case, then why is it not doing a second pass? Because it should be every time it sees a rocket. Right, one more time. I set this up so that I instantly spawn staring at that. Last time, people, I promise. Curiosity's got the better of me. It's not why respawn me back at base? Alright, so maybe it worked one more time. It's making me out to be a liar now. And I didn't put a bag down, so finding out where the hell I built. Oh, that's not good. Let's do some flying. Nope. 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 Where's our wolf-shaped base? Yeah, wolfy, wolfy, wolfy. Oh, there we go. Personally, I don't like that. Let's try again. Oh, respawn off. Auto respawn on. Turn it off. Put the rocket in. Turn it on. How are we doing, people, anyway? Are we all good in the HUD in the chat? Is there anything I'm going over that you want to know a little bit more about? See, that should be auto spawning me in, but it's not. Just giving me a respawn point. Which is bloody frustrating. Oh yeah, put me in one of them places, but why not? You shall not pass places. Just refresh the chat. There we go. Got the chat back. Noisy people. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to test this out. I really want to test the theory of whether or not it's only doing one pass. Yeah. Under here, you must always keep these repaired. They will take damage every time they go off. Which is why I put the battery on that side. And on this side here, you could have a couple of loot boxes. This one lengthways. And then slap a small box on here. You still get in, you can still repair it. This one here, just put a small one. Actually, got put a couple to be fair. But if you didn't have that battery there. Just wait, tell me no hack thing. Oh no, it's done it. Plus small boxes. Just like so, you get a bit more loot storage. Oh, put a couple on there as well. Yeah, the base design itself is entirely up to you. Mechanics behind it. Ideally, you want this sort of angle, a square. Your repair bench as far into the corner as you possibly can, and then slap these two on the side of it. Don't know how or why, but it just slaps you to a wall. Furnaces are on, furnaces off. Yeah, I think that's for me. Just try it once more, see if it actually respawns where it's supposed to. I've got a funny feeling it's broken. I don't know how I broke it. Set the time. Oh, let's have a bit of dusk. There we go. It's all turned on. Rocket in. Let's not forget that. Right. Last chance. No. I'm ending the stream after this. Come on. It has not auto spawned me. And my body's already chopped up before. Oh. But I swear it's only going off the one, so I'm fairly certain that is working. Fairly certain that is switching this off as it pulls the rocket back in. No, it can't be. Oh my god, I know what's happening. It's not pulling the rocket back in, the rocket is staying in my inventory. Therefore, it's not actually moving the loot across. So I cannot test whether or not it's working. Right, well let's try it that way then. That's weird. Right, so it's not turning that off. We have established that now. Right, take that out. Sorry about your ears. It's excruciating. Right, so if I switch to this mode and I go filter fail, filter pass. I put that in there. Do I get a filter pass? No, there's no filter pass. Why is there no filter pass? Right, let's click. No, because you don't require all. If you require all, then somebody will have to buy everything in the shop for that to, or have everything on their inventory. That's not work. Right, so I'll leave that bit in your capable hands. I'm still struggling with that. I've always had issues with filter pass and filter fail. I've never got them to work exactly how I think they're supposed to work. I have in my head, filter fail is supposed to put out one power for a split second when the conveyor doesn't have this item. And that doesn't seem to be the case. And in the reverse of that, the filter pass, in my mind, is supposed to put out one power when it sees that it has this item. So in my mind, when it sees that it has this item, it's supposed to put out one power to the switch off on this. That's how it works in my head. Then when it no longer has that item to move, it should then turn this back on again. yeah, I've never had much luck with them. That's probably because I can't wrap my head around how it actually works, rather than how I think it should work. Right, if you've stuck with me all this time, thank you so much for watching. The support I've been getting on YouTube has been amazing. I haven't had many comments, but the comments I have had have all been positive. It's been quite a pleasant experience for me. I've been enjoying pushing my shorts out. I've been enjoying making videos. I will be doing a full wipe with this base. I can't wait to see how that goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.